Hey, Merry Christmas to all who celebrate, to the ones who don't. Happy Sunday, happy Monday, probably Tuesday by the time this comes out. As usual, I'm making this vlog at night. So today was Christmas for me. It was a great Christmas. We woke up, had showers, got dressed. I'm wearing a different outfit technically to what I actually wore throughout the whole day. I wore the pinafore that you saw in that video last week. I wore this pinafore, but then it got too tight in the waist because I'd eaten so much, so I changed into I wore this shirt under it. I changed into this circle skirt. So I still had something plaid because that's just me. Yeah, so got dressed, then we had lunch. Dad had made this great turkey that Mum and I had bought. We'd bought this like 5-kilo turkey. It's just the four of us. We've got so much turkey left, we're going to be eating turkey for the next week. But yeah, Dad cooked the turkey. We ate, then we had crackers. Yeah, we had turkey, ham, gravy. Sorry, my sister has just come out of her room and distracting me. Turkey, roast potatoes, roast carrots, roast sweet potatoes. Oh, and the stuffing. Dad's turkey stuffing is it's like bacon, cranberries, and walnuts. It was just so good. And we did the Christmas crackers. I don't know if there's another word for those. They pop, and you get a little like joke and crown and toy inside it. We call them crackers. I don't know what they're called in other countries. If you have a different name, please tell me. I would really like to know. Then we did presents. And so one thing I like about Christmas is I just get to spend time with my family. Like, everyone is out. So, like, sometimes Becky, my sister, will be in her room all day and it's sad. And Mum and I are just sitting and watching YouTube and stuff. But Christmas is a day where Becky actually stays with us for the whole day, and it's so nice and good, and yeah. But another thing I like is presents, because my family puts a lot of thought into their presents. So I'll go over what I got, and I'll dot in some little clips of my reactions. So the first gift I opened was, I'd been talking to my mum about getting a My Chemical Romance mug because my dad and my sister have Queen mugs, you know, the band Queen. And I've been talking to Mum, I want a My Chemical Romance mug because I really like My Chemical Romance, and I have like 2 My Chemical Romance shirts, and I just like a mug of one of my favorite bands. But I don't want another Queen mug because we've already got 2 Queen mugs. So I was like, I want a My Chemical Romance mug. And I went looking on the website for our local store, JB, and not sponsored, by the way. They had one. I was talking to Mum about it. I was like, I want to go get it and things. Mum told me, don't get it. I was like, okay. And I'm going through this whole story to tell you, Mum got me the My Chemical Romance mug. It's so good. It's like, it's just the simple 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge Demolition Lovers piece of art that Gerard Way had made. But like, I got the My Chemical Romance mug, and now I have something that I can drink out of instead of my typical Christmas penguin mug that I usually drink out of, which is definitely more Christmas than anything, but I got it for like $4 because it was Boxing Day sales, so yeah. But now I have an actual mug that I can drink out of and things. I can drink tea out of this, I can drink hot chocolate out of this, I could probably drink cup of soup out of this. So yeah, My Chemical Romance mug, very happy about it. So now I'll put in the clip of when I opened this. I was very happy. Kind of had a feeling that Mum had gotten it for me. Mum was very excited to give it to me. So yeah, I was very happy to get it. And yeah, so now I've got a mug. My next gift, now I need to remember the order of these gifts. My next gift, I believe, was Lost in Time by Melissa de la Cruz.
No. For you?
I have 6 of them. There's still 2 more to collect after Lost in Time. This is book 7. But like I've got books 1 to 5 and book 8. So I need books 6, and there's a spin-off novel as well. Yeah. So this is book 7. And I was very happy I finally got it. This one's not as glossy as the other ones. But yeah, so I got this one. I was quite happy to get it. I'd put the Blue Bloods novels on my wish list, but it had been so long since I last got a Blue Bloods novel that I wasn't sure that I would get it ever again. And it's still on my wish list, but when I opened my present and I got this one, this Lost in Time, I was so happy. So good. My mum told me the story of she found another one of these Blue Bloods books online at the bookstore that she wanted to get it at. But when she went to the bookstore to order it, it was not there. They only had this one. So she got this one and said, this one's a really nice shade of purple actually. I've got another one that's a more lilac-y purple. Masquerade was a lilac-y purple. But this one's also pretty nice. It's like a violet. I don't know colours. It's like a purplish red colour. Whatever colour that is. But it's really nice. It kind of reminds me of the birthday dress I made for Becky. But yeah, now I have another one, and I just need book 6 and the spin-off, and then I can actually read the Blue Bloods series. It's probably going to be the only vampire book series I will ever read. My next gift, which I was also very surprised to get, when we went to Singapore in October, the plane we were on had in-flight movies. And I'm a fan of Taylor Swift, as you can probably tell by those. And I had heard that she'd written a song for a movie called Where the Crawdads Sing. And I watched the movie, and I liked the movie. So while we were in Singapore, I went to the bookstores and I went looking for Where the Crawdads Sing. Couldn't find it. My mom found it. My mom found me the book, so I'm going to start reading that like tonight. Because it's a good story, it's very good. I recommend if you have a means to watch it, please go watch Where the Crawdads Sing. It's very good. Where the Crawdads Sing. It's also a really nice, like, peach-coloured cover. This is such a great cover. I really like the colour of it. It's nice. So yeah, I'm going to start reading that. So I'll put it in my reading pile under my bedside table. Next gift was from my sister. My beautiful, brilliant sister. Who is probably watching, so hi Becky. Her gifts are kind of thematic. So she got me 2 gifts for my birthday. She got me the Dear Evan Hansen movie soundtrack, which I was very happy with, even though it wasn't exactly the one I put on my wish list, but shortly after my birthday I ended up getting the one that I'd put on my wish list, which was the Broadway cast album. She wanted to get me the Dear Evan Hansen movie on DVD, but she couldn't find it at the time, so she ended up getting me West Side Story, the 2021 movie. She got me Dear Evan Hansen for Christmas. Now, I know I've made a review about this. You know my thoughts on this movie, that it's kind of like, yeah, I'm happy I finally am able to own this movie and watch it whenever I want, but there were some scenes that I would have liked to be in there. However, I wouldn't mind watching this again. And now I can watch it whenever I want, when our DVD player starts working again. I will put on a clip of me receiving this while I tell you about our DVD player. We have a surround sound DVD player, and we've had it since, I want to say like 2007. And we were watching Supernatural because my sister wanted to watch Supernatural, so we were starting a Supernatural marathon, watching with her. It was her first time watching Supernatural. We were one disc away from finishing season 8, and the DVD player decided to kick the bucket. It was done. It had reached its age and was done.
We had a theme this year.
Which means we now have no more DVD player, and therefore we cannot watch DVDs. And my sister was planning to do a Scooby-Doo marathon with me next year. We're hoping to make use of Boxing Day sales to get a DVD player. I will let you know in a pinned comment down below if that happens by the time this video comes out. Because I would like to watch DVDs again, and watching Supernatural on a streaming platform that may be slightly pirated is not something I want to do, because I really like Supernatural, and like the aspect ratio is off. Just slight little things that are just slightly wrong about watching it, and we're almost done with season 9, but like I would like to be able to watch it on DVD, preferably on surround sound, so you can hear the angel wings fluttering behind you, which I never actually got to hear because I was watching Supernatural on TV and we didn't have surround sound, and yeah, our surround sound system never had its like back speakers, the ones that go in the back of the room, because we ran out of wire. So we're going to go look for a surround sound system, and then I'll be able to hear those wings, because I've never heard them from behind me, and they would probably sound amazing. On to the next gift. Actually, side note, my sister is a wonderful person, and she has this little Canon camera that she bought once to take pictures. However, she doesn't take that many pictures. So I was saying, I'm looking for a camera for vlogging, because my big Canon EOS 200D is a little too heavy for vlogging. My sister said I can use this until she figures out what to do with it, and she said to consider it like an early Christmas present. So I now have a little camera to do vlogging with. It's about the same size as the view screen on this camera that you are watching me on right now. So yeah, there's my side note. Next gift was from my dad. Remember how I mentioned earlier about Becky getting me West Side Story on DVD for my birthday? Dad got me the soundtrack for Christmas. So yeah, and I have 2 soundtracks for West Side Story. So that's good. Did I do a review on West Side Story? Let me know if I've done a review on West Side Story, or I'll have a look myself. If I haven't, I can do a comparison on the original 1960 something movie and the 2021 one. Just let me know if you want that. If I haven't done it, let me know if you want that, and I will get to work on that, because I am trying to get more musicals done, at least one musical a month next year, and I'm getting my musicals and movies set up for that. So yeah, Dad got me this. Very happy. There were some slight things that I didn't like about this movie. But Mike Feist is in it. Probably explains why he wasn't in Dear Evan Hansen, because they were filming West Side. And they were filming West Side on the same street as they were filming In the Heights, which I still need to get the soundtrack for. So, yeah. But Mike Feist. I like Mike Feist. He's a very good Connor in Dear Evan Hansen, and he's also a really good Riff in West Side. So, yeah. Next gift. I kind of knew about this gift. Kind of. My godmother sent my mum money so that she could buy presents for us for Christmas. And, you know, we went to see Phantom last month, and we were at the merchandise booth, and I happened to see the 25th anniversary soundtrack, which I'd kind of been wanting to get to complete my Phantom of the Opera set. So I got it. And Mum said, okay, you're going to get it as a Christmas present from your godmother. I'm like, okay, cool. So I knew this one was coming, but yeah. Phantom of the Opera 25th anniversary cast album. It has some slight cracks on it. I don't know where they came from, but it's okay. It didn't affect the disc inside, and will still play great. So now I have all the Phantom that I need until I find another one, like a 50th anniversary album in like 15 years. That'd be cool. I would like to go and see the 50th anniversary live. That'd be really cool. I want to do that one day. Yeah, this one is the Ramin Karimloo, Sierra Bogus and Hadley Fraser production at the Royal Albert Hall. I watched this production on DVD. My mum got me a DVD for Love Never Dies and Phantom of the Opera back on my 12th birthday. And I thought that was the Phantom that I'd seen, but it turns out it wasn't. The one I'd seen was the 2004 movie. And at first I didn't like it because Ramin Karimloo tended to have a little voice crack just before the high notes in the Phantom of the Opera, and it annoyed me. But since then, his voice has improved, and I'm not as upset. And I realize I have a lot of things pertaining to Ramin Karimloo, like he was in the 25th anniversary production of Les Mis, 25th anniversary production of Phantom. The CD of Love Never Dies that I got from my uncle and auntie when I put on my wish list I wanted the Love Never Dies soundtrack. So I thought, if I've already got him on Love Never Dies, why not get Mr. Karimloo on Phantom as well? So I got it. Yeah. My final gift that I got was a gift card from my grandmother. It's a gift card for Best and Less, which is a clothing store. So I can go get more clothes. After presents, we played some games. We played Cluedo. I am quite obsessed with Cluedo. I really like the game. It's very fun. There was one round. We played a total of 3 rounds of Cluedo. There was one round where we'd sorted out all the cards. You know, Cluedo, you select one card of suspect, weapon, and room, put them in an envelope. That's your actual answer. And then you distribute the remaining cards amongst the players. So there's only 3 of us playing. So we've got all our cards, we're noting down all our cards we've got. Turns out, by some terrible luck, my sister got no weapons cards that round. And so she'd be going to a room saying it's like Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the dining room or something. And Mum and I would show her cards. If we had a card, we'd show her a card. But we wouldn't show her a weapon card. And yeah, she wasn't very happy about that because she really wanted a weapon card, but she never actually told us she wanted a weapon card until halfway through the game, when we don't actually have any weapon cards to show her. And I believe I won that round. No, Mum won that round. Yeah, Mum ended up winning that round. I won the final round. It's always so fun when you win a game of Cluedo, especially if you're a Sherlock Holmes fan like me. Because, like, I solved the mystery. Yay! After Cluedo, we played Uno Flip, which is very fun. And I discovered Uno Flip after Markiplier played it. And I was very interested in it because it was very fun to watch him get 30 cards. So we ended up buying a pack of that game, and we really like it. It's very fun. Mum won both rounds of that game. Mum is very good at Uno. Then after that we played a game of Quirkle, which my godmother had introduced to us back in June. Little square tiles with symbols in different colours drawn on them, and you earn points. We didn't play this one with points, but you have to put the tiles in where they either match same shape, different colour, or same colour, different shape. I think I got about like 6 different sets, which are called Quirkles in the game, hence the name Quirkle. But a set is where you have 6 of one colour, different shape, or 6 of same shape, different colour. I think I got about 5 of those. One of them I actually ended up saying that my sister got, so that my mum would not be upset with me. Yeah. And then after that, we decided to watch some Christmas movies. We didn't watch as many Christmas movies as we usually do because DVD player, but we did end up going onto Disney Plus and watching Home Alone, which is my sister's favorite Christmas movie. She loves Home Alone. We can almost recite the entire movie. And then we watched The Santa Claus, the 1994 movie with Tim Allen, which is also a popular movie that we watch. We don't own a lot of Christmas movies, so we tend to watch them over and over every year. Yeah, so we watched The Santa Claus, which I like The Santa Claus because I like the character of Bernard. He's very funny. I like him. He's cool. We had dinner, which was essentially just leftovers from lunch and leftover curry that Mum had made yesterday for Christmas Eve. Then I had some chocolate and some juice, and by that time it's like 11. We had dinner while we were watching The Santa Claus. But by the time we finished The Santa Claus it was about like 11ish, so my sister set off to bed. She got a weighted blanket from my godmother, so she's sleeping with her weighted blanket on now. She really likes it. Sent Becky off to bed, and we started watching YouTube because there was a lot of videos to catch up on. So we did that. Had some laughs. Had some moments we went, "Aw," and then we got distracted by looking things up, like uni things and things on for Boxing Day sales, because we're going to go shopping today for Boxing Day sales. So yeah, and then we headed off to bed, and I headed off to do this. One of my favorite presents that I got my mum, I didn't even buy it for her. I only bought one thing. I bought a display folder. Back in 2020, we watched The Adventures of Merlin on Netflix, and we hated how it ended. So what I did, I started writing an alternate ending for Mum, because she hated it. She hated the end of the official ending, so I decided, I'll write you an alternate ending. It'll be fine. It won't take long. And then I hit a writer's block and set it aside and didn't touch it again for 2 years. We got Mum The Adventures of Merlin on DVD for Christmas. My sister and I, we chipped in and got it together. And so I decided, you know what would be a great gift to go with that? The alternate ending to Merlin that I said I was gonna write. So I finished it, I typed it up, and I printed it out, and I wrote a little note, put it all in a display folder, wrapped it up, put it under the tree. And Mum loved it. She was so happy to get it, and she read the note and she almost cried, and that made me want to cry, and it's just, it's so pleasing to me when I manage to do something that makes my family happy to that extent, because I don't manage it very often. She hasn't read the story yet, but she was so happy that I had made that for her. And I decided the display folder will be for any story that I end up writing her. I was also going to write a sequel to Monsters, Inc., so I need to get on that. Maybe that'll be next year's present. Who knows? But yeah, so that was very nice and very heartwarming. I was very happy that had happened. Yeah, so I mention it because I am currently cross-posting the chapters to the alternate ending online. I will link you to the Archive of Our Own story where I have that, if you are so inclined to read it. A gift I got my sister was, again, she had requested that I crochet her a mini Darkiplier, one of Markiplier's egos. And I said yes at that time. And then I wasn't crocheting for like a month because I was on my own in June and had no motivation to crochet. I decided I was going to give her a darker plier for Christmas. So I set to work on crocheting it, and I had to keep hiding it because of course at that time we were watching Supernatural, and therefore my sister would be out and she can't see this yet. So I would work on it when she was asleep or when she was not in the house. And what I did was I bought her a denim skirt, and I slipped the mini darker plier into the pocket of the skirt and wrapped it all up like that. And she was so happy to get the darker plier. It was so nice, so pleasing to me. Yeah, so that was Christmas. I hope you all had a great Christmas, or will have a great Christmas. Probably had a great Christmas, because it is too late at night for me to edit this and have it posted by Monday, which is tomorrow. So it'll probably go up on Tuesday. So, yeah. My schedule is supposed to be every Monday, but Christmas just so happened to be on a Sunday. So, there you go. So I should probably go to bed now. Yeah. Yeah. So, Merry Christmas, and I hope you were as excited about my gifts as I am. I think my favorite gift might be the mug. Don't tell anyone, but my favorite gift is the mug. Okay, so my recording time apparently got reached, so I'm back. I think it's still good. I think it's still recording. Hopefully it's not recording over it. Anyway, I was going to sign off, and then I got distracted. So, yeah, that was Christmas. Next week I'll be doing a year in review and sort of expectations for next year, what I'm going to be planning to do, what I look forward to doing, what I look forward to showing you guys. A plan I have for January is I want to do an analysis of one of my favorite Robin Williams movies, Dead Poets Society. I guess if you want a spoiler-free analysis, go watch Dead Poets Society. It's a really good movie, and I really like it, and I enjoy watching it, and I'm hoping it's on like Netflix or something so I can watch it if we don't get a DVD player. Yeah, so that's next week, is the year in review and expectations for next year. And then sometime in January I will be posting the Dead Poets Society analysis. So I will see you next week. Subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications so you don't miss when I post. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And comment some of your favorite Christmas gifts from this year. What did you get? What did you like most? Things like that. And I'll see you next week. Bye.